Behind me is where they filmed Wednesday, and I'm going to be sneaking into every single filming location from season 2. Now I'm doing this because I want to be an actor on the show.
And I know what you're probably wondering. How are you going to do this legally? Well, I'm not.
Now the first location that I'm going to visit is the Nevermore Academy. And in real life, this is a castle in Ireland.
This is the first time you've ever willingly returned to a school. How does it feel?
Like returning to the scene of the crime.
And as I walked inside, I remembered a bunch of scenes from the show. People would always go up the stairs and then down these stairs. Yeah, these stairs got more screen time than Lady Gaga.
This is the exact same place from the show. I'm freaking out right now. This is actually sick.
And in one of the many rooms inside the castle, the music room was. And Jenna was going crazy on that cello. It's actually insane how different this room looks compared to the show. Also, not sure why I didn't notice this, but the piano that they used on the show was still there. But I did notice a very famous painting.
If I'm not mistaken, guys, this is the Mona Lisa.
Now this location is super cool, but the ones that we're going to next are going to make your toes curl. But we wanted to explore the castle a little bit more right before we moved on to our next location. And we even ran into someone who was there when they were filming season 2.
We had a werewolf jump through the window.
Oh, she was telling us a bunch of really cool stories that happened during filming, and she also told us that they're coming back to film season 3.
They're coming to Ireland.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
And this is huge news for us because I want to be on Wednesday, and my plan is to find them filming and ask the crew if I can be on the show. But for now, we kept exploring the Nevermore Castle.
We're in Ireland right now. What are you wearing?
This is my childhood best friend JT, and I've learned not to judge him throughout the years because I think there might be something actually wrong with him. He also hasn't seen Wednesday, so throughout this entire trip I have to explain to him what the show is about.
The Nevermore Castle is where all these people who have superpowers go. Or like the misfits. Nope. He's guarding it right now. Yeah, I love that kid. I don't know who that is. Are you protecting the castle? Oh, thank you, man.
This kid was adorable, but we couldn't take him with us because, you know, that's kidnapped. So we moved on to our second location in hopes that we can find them filming.
This is the place where Camp Jericho was filmed. I'm pretty sure they put Camp Jericho on top of that little wood thing, but this is the exact location. We're also gonna go to the exact same forest where the fight happened between the Boy Scouts and the Outcasts.
You think you should like swing on the swings over there?
She didn't swing in the show.
Did she have any fun?
No, like her whole thing's like being anti-fun.
What the f is the point of the show then? You go to camp to have fun, not mope.
I'm gonna do my best to try to convince JT to watch the show. I have zero hope that I can do it though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep moving forward. All right guys, this is the exact location where Camp Jericho was. Look at this view. And right over there, it was where the tower was. Now the tower wasn't CGI, this was an actual tower that they put in place. So the tower was there and they had everything set up here, which was really nice. In the show, Jenna goes all the way from like the top peak up there. She does that thing and then she like goes, you know that little zip line. She zip lines from there to the bottom, to the top of the tower. Yeah, to the top of the tower. But that was actually green screen.
I don't even think I would.
You can tell, yeah, I don't know who would do it. I have to acknowledge this. Our cameraman, his name is Killian. He's been doing this shot called a hero shot. But this is what we see. It's just him on his knees.
I'm not upset by this.
No! But yeah, let's get closer to this waterfall. This is really cool. I wonder if I can climb it.
No, it says no climbing.
Where? Whoa, look at this. This is so beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel and letting me do all the stupid shit that I do. I know I'm not in the show yet, but every time I do something like this, just makes me appreciate the fact that I get to do this, you know? Not that long ago, I was in Cuba stealing mangoes and selling them, and I wasn't making that much of a profit, so this is really nice. There's a few locations that we're going to next that are really, really nice, but this one's gonna be tough to beat. Also, we haven't seen Conor McGregor anywhere. We're gonna go to a few bars later. Maybe he's punching an old man. We're gonna go to the woods now, where part of the fight scene took place between the Boy Scouts and the Outcasts. All right, let's go.
Calling the hounds.
We're looking for the wood scene where they were fighting. Now, this is a giant forest, and the likelihood of us finding it is quite small. That way looks like it could be it.
Now, there's a really big chance that they're filming in this forest. After all, we got confirmation. They're coming back to Ireland. The question is, in which of these filming locations are we gonna actually find them?
Oh, bro, they could definitely have shot it here. There was a fence right here, which means that this was covered. If there was a film set, it would be covered off. But let's keep exploring. I have no idea. Like, look where we are. In every single filming location, there's always one or two things that help us identify whether it was filmed there or not. But since it was in the forest, this place is giant. Like, it was definitely shot in the area. We just don't know if it was shot here or not. We just heard a random noise. We are in the middle of the forest. This is sick though. It's crazy. It's crazy that we're here.
This all started 2 years ago when I had a dream to get onto one of the biggest shows in the world.
Oh,
But to summarize, I got to do a few acting classes with Jenna Ortega's acting coach.
you said no strengths.
That was really good. Do it again. My man has a goal to get on Wednesday, and we're gonna pull it off. I have faith.
And then I got to meet Victor, aka Thing.
The Hand on Netflix followed me on Instagram, which is super cool. His management said, yeah, they were down to meet up.
If you pursue your dream, pay attention to everything that happens around you, you'll see the opportunity and you'll take it.
And with the support of people like Victor and you guys, I decided to fly all the way to Ireland for the next 3 days in hopes that I can find them filming and finally get onto Wednesday.
We're doing this for one reason and one reason only. To show that nobody from the streets of Havana, Cuba can make it into one of the biggest shows in the world. If nobody like me can do it, then anyone can do it. We are in the middle of the woods. You know what they say, make a wish. Give me a redhead!
I wish we were reviewing a better show.
Okay.
I wish I was 6'2".
All right, on to the next location.
And the next location that we're visiting is their studio. They have filmed a lot of important scenes inside the studio. For example, Pilgrim World was filmed inside this studio. But in order to go inside, you need to be invited. And thankfully, we do have an old friend that can help us, Victor, Thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and message him and ask him if he can give us a tour.
What the f***?
What?
Victor doesn't follow me.
Oh yeah, the official handshake.
From the Thing.
I don't know. And let me know if you go to the studios or wherever. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
can help you.
Wah-wah.
Thanks, JT. That's really helpful.
Dude. Damn. Off the record, I never even liked that guy.
You haven't met him?
I know. Yeah, dude, I hope they replace his with CGI. There goes the whole story.
No, we gotta keep going. But damn.
I bought you a gift.
No way.
This is the real deal, you know what I mean? So that's why it has
Thank you so much. I feel so bad. I came in here like
No, you're the gift.
I guess Gandhi was right. There are no friends in this industry. My brother's been my brothers. Man, you N-words ain't no need to me. Look, this sucks, but I don't really even have time to think about why he unfollowed me. My flight leaves back home in 3 days, and if I don't find them filming, my dreams of becoming somebody and getting onto their show, that'll disappear. So I'm still going to go to their studio, uninvited. Pilgrim World is past those gates.
And welcome. Tonight you are visiting Pilgrim World.
If the lady from the cast was correct, and they're coming back to film in Ireland, there's a chance that they're already prepping. So we can't jump the fence because, you know, cops. But what I can do is see how close I can possibly get to their studio and finally figure out once and for all if they're filming in this location.
This is so sketchy. We're literally in the middle of the road.
I could very visibly see their studio, but taking any step forward would be really risky. So that's why
JT, I have a special mission for you. I want you to look everywhere in this filming location to see if you can find any of the cast members from the show.
Really?
There's a chance that they're already filming it. It's not impossible. Give me your head.
Ah.
There we go. That's a really good shot. Yeah, you look great. Goodbye, JT.
All right, so what Manuel has told me so far is that there might be a chance they're filming here. I think he's a complete idiot.
As JT's looking for the cast members of the show, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of you seem to think that I am related to Jenna Ortega. I get a comment all the time that she's my cousin, that she's my sister. So to prove to you once and for all that I am not related to her, I have partnered with MyHeritage, and I took a DNA test.
All right, let's just check up here. This looks very interesting. Oh, there's a bridge over there.
Now, MyHeritage DNA test, it's super simple. We're gonna find out once and for all if I'm related to Jenna because I took this DNA test and I just got the results back.
This is kind of scary. Oh boy.
Also with MyHeritage, they're committed to keeping your privacy private. They will never sell or license your genetic data. I'm very excited to see the results, to see my family tree, to see my family members. Holy shit. Here we go. I'm opening it up now. Whoa, wow. This is awesome. Dude, this is sick.
So it turns out I'm a mix of Portuguese, Spanish, and also African. Not even joking. I'm 25% African. What's good, my brothers? But look, Jenna is from Cali, according to Google, and her dad is Mexican, and her mom's Puerto Rican. I have no Puerto Rican in me. I am 8% Mexican, however. Don't tell our president. But also, nobody in my family tree's last name is Ortega. So, we're not related.
If you want to find out more about your family and their history and see if you have any new relatives, MyHeritage is running a special promotion right now, only for the people who are watching this video.
They would have had most of the whole show filmed. Looks like park security over there.
Click on the link in the description and you're gonna get a DNA test for only $29.
Using my code, Manuel Boza.
So you can figure out once and for all who your family is, and if you have that really bad uncle that your mom keeps warning you about, you're gonna figure out who that is and why you should probably stay away from him. JT, you're back. How did it go? Did you find them?
I found that it was a complete waste of time.
Since JT wasn't able to find the cast, we're going to take off a drone, which will give us a better beat. But there's a few problems that come with that, because the last time I took off a drone on Netflix property, they called the cops on me. But if you ask me, the real crime was having that blonde hair.
I'm a bit scared. We're gonna go ahead and take off the drone in the public area, see if we can zoom in and get close to Pilgrim World, which is so many things happen there. Like, it's actually an insane location. This is where Wednesday got mad that everyone was looking up to her and she just decided to burn a poster of herself.
And until now, nobody knows what this location looks like besides the cast and crew. So what you're about to see has never been seen before.
That's it right there.
Is that over there? Is it still built?
Yep, that's it.
What? Let's go up a little higher.
So it should be that way. Oh, that's it. That's literally Pilgrim World. Whoa.
Wow.
So right now we're not in a restricted area.
No.
They're setting up another stage too. It's so nerve-wracking though, because that's their studio. Please, for the love of God, subscribe. I am gonna do everything I can to show you everything. This was crazy. I love getting the shots that I'm not supposed to get. But we got it. God, I love Ireland. It's great over here.
So we started driving to our next location when I noticed something a little bit unusual. Out of nowhere, a car started following us. Could this be the redhead that I wished for earlier?
Give me a redhead!
Most likely not. It could be security. Or also it could just be a random car. I don't know. What I did know was that tomorrow was going to be a very big day. And I'm really hoping that we can find them filming soon. Because as of right now, I'm running out of time.
What happens if you don't make it onto the show?
Like, I don't want to fail, you know? I don't want to fail for the people watching. There's probably like one kid out there specifically who's like probably like 12. They want me to be on the show. And I don't want to let them down, you know? And then there's also probably like a 45-year-old, but I don't really care about the 45, you know? Because it's like, he's probably just going to go to work the next day. But the kid, he's going to think about that for a while, you know?
You have to try. You have to try. And keep trying.
We are at Trinity College. This is actually where they shot the TSA scene in episode 1 of the show. And I know what you're saying. It's like, wait, what? TSA scene? Why would they come here? Well, because they're f***ing liars. They lie to you. Just kidding. It's easier. They're shooting everything in Dublin. So they turned actually what I believe is the dining hall into the TSA scene. I don't really know how this college works, but I'm just going to try to walk in and see what happens. I look like I'm in college. I'm a professor. You're a super senior. Okay. Yeah. Not even a super senior. You're a super creep. Super creep. So we're in the business school. They actually turned this entire thing into a fake TSA. It was there. And now it's occupied by a bunch of random stuff because of that staircase.
Now this TSA scene is pretty iconic. But right after she went through TSA, she got on a plane and she flew to Kansas. And that's where our next location is.
This is a neighborhood, and I have a few moms looking at me, and not in the fun way. This is exactly where the killer's house was in the show. I think the most interesting thing about this location, in the show, it was Kansas City, but in real life,
it's in Ireland.
Are your serial killer services listed online too?
I will say this is a lot less creepy than the show. This house seemed run down and there was like a band. And most people know that if you're a killer, you have to have a band.
Guys, I was talking really quiet because I felt really uncomfortable that I was filming at someone's house. But I actually began to get a lot less uncomfortable when I saw that they were filming me too. And right after this location, we moved on to our next one. Our mission's still the same. Find them filming so I can ask them if I can be on the show. But we were running into an issue.
Guys, right now we are driving to a road where a teaser shot was taken. It's raining right now. The freaking roads here are super narrow. And we're like on top of this freaking hill. JT's having the time of his life right now driving. Hopefully we make it there alive. But yeah, we are gonna do everything we can to get the shot for you. Heading right now towards what feels like the end of the world because there's just rain and we can make it really dramatic. There's a sign right now that says warning, no entry. Warning, no entry. Cliffs and unstable ground. In one of these roads right over there is where they filmed that show. It was a drone shot. Oh, this is crazy. Hey JT, do me a favor, could you jump off the cliff? The reason why we're able to tell that it was this spot is because right over there, they CGI'd the Nevermore Castle. This is the lake that you see in that shot. It's incredible. The Nevermore Castle was somewhere there, which means that they were driving somewhere down those roads.
Now there's 2 locations left on our list, and the last location is the most important. It's also the place that they're most likely going to be filming at very soon. It's also extremely secure, and it's going to be by far the hardest location to get to. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next location, which rhymes with... I don't know where I was going with that one.
My lips are dry, if anyone wants to kiss me. We are in one of the locations where they filmed
Wednesday.
Someone on TikTok spied on them filming in this exact same location. And yeah, people are looking at me. I don't think they're used to a guy with a hand on his shoulder. Quite normal where I'm from. We're gonna go ahead and walk down and see if we can go ahead and match it. This is beautiful. Damn, this is actually really nice. This spot is insane, dude.
In the show, this was the grandma's house, and this is where Wednesday came and decided to aura farm.
Wednesday. What brings you all this way?
I am here, or a farming grandma.
This is beautiful. Oh my God. I just keep thinking this entire time, it's like, this would be a really nice place to take a girl out. I don't have a girl. But JT, we're gonna need to match this. You tell me what you think this is. It looks like she was just walking. I think it's literally, yeah, it's literally here. This is the exact location where someone found Wednesday walking this way. She was walking in this exact same area. Now in real life, this is a garden and anyone can visit it. You can come here, you can run around, you can touch the trees. You just can't touch anyone. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's actually a really beautiful place.
This is probably one of the most beautiful beaches we've been on so far. Just ready to explore around here and see what else we could find.
I am jet lagged. I feel a little bit drunk even though I haven't drank anything. How do you feel?
I am drunk.
JT, in the show, one of the reasons why I think you should watch it, everyone has like a superpower. Everyone's kind of like a little bit mystical, a little bit of a creep, but in the fun way. For example, Wednesday has these visions. She touches people, she touches things, and she can like look into the future in a way. There's a word for that. What's the word? I'll find it. There's another one. Her name is Enid. She's a werewolf. If you could have any superpower, which one would it be and why?
Batman, he has money.
That's not a superpower, you moron. I say we walk around, guys, see if we maybe stumble upon any of the cast members or maybe a fish. And then we go back, and the next location that we're going to is a huge one in the show. I think you're gonna be really excited for it. JT hates when I go. The next location is gonna be amazing. Oh, sh.
Yeah,
oh, sh. Oh, dude, are there any alligators? Are there any alligators in over here? Probably Conor McGregor swimming in these ponds. He's probably shadowboxing a fish or something. Oh, oh, nice. Oh, this is awesome. Honestly, I've enjoyed Ireland so far. How have you liked it?
Honestly, I like it a lot better than the show.
You haven't seen the show. You gotta give it a chance. Could you promise me one thing?
I'll watch one episode.
Let's go.
At least I got JT to finally agree to watch Wednesday. But I still have one other goal that I haven't accomplished, and that's to get on the show. And thankfully, we still have one more location to go. And I think this is where we're finally going to find them, filming.
I always love a woman in chains.
Same here, Uncle Fester, but we gotta stay locked in.
Guys, we're looking for the Psych ward in season 2 where the hide is inside.
Couldn't resist seeing me again. Is that the deluded lie you've been telling yourself?
We're looking for that place, but it's been extremely hard to find, mostly because it's literally locked. So we're trying to find a way in that way we don't have to like break in, you know? I'm confident that we're gonna find it.
And after walking around for 20 minutes trying to find an entrance, we got really lucky and this construction worker brought us in through the back.
I'm so happy that that dude literally just brought us in. This is sick.
But a place with so many cameras only means one thing, that they're going to film there. The question is it now?
Here's the thing. That building has 50 million cameras. So if we go in, it's almost like a trap. They'll catch us. They'll put us somewhere where we can't escape. There's times where you are handcuffed by perhaps a goth girl, and you might enjoy that. But this time, if you are handcuffed, it will be by a man who's Irish, okay? And he won't lead you to a pot of gold. It will be prison. And we're gonna go ahead and take off the drone now and show you what it's like. Now, let me... Jesus Christ.
What I'm looking for is any potential signs that they're getting ready to film. And since the area is already very closed off, you almost have to wonder,
Hold it.
are they coming here anytime soon?
This is where the hide is hiding. This is where essentially all the people who have superpowers and are bad people, they go inside this building. Also, I found out that that guy is actually 31. This is a guy in the show. He's like the monster, and this dude is like ripped. But for the longest time, I thought this guy was like in college. You know, like I thought he was like 20 something. This guy's 31, bro. She sees him again. He's shirtless. He's oiled up. This is a kid's show, right? But no, I guess not. And Wednesday finds him and she's like, oh no, blah, 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 you're bad. It's a whole thing.
And for as cool as this location was, there was not one single cast member. There was not a crew. They weren't setting up. This was the last location on our list. And at this point, there's only one thing left to do. Me and JT are at the airport. I hope you end up watching the show.
Probably won't.
I'm gonna go back home now. Do you even care about this?
Not really, no.
JT didn't give one single fuck about this, but unfortunately, I did. I spent 2 years of my life trying to be someone by trying to get onto that show, and I couldn't believe that it was finally over. Every beginning has an ending, and this one was my...
I'm in London. Well, hello everyone. I'm in the UK right now. Tomorrow I have an acting class with the casting associate of Wednesday. Basically, if things go well tomorrow, I'm in the show. If things go bad, well, I'm probably going to become an alcoholic. But I know what you're probably wondering. How did you even land in the UK? Basically, guys, I had a friend who's an actor, and she told me about these classes that she has taken in the UK. And she's like, maybe you can find one with someone who's worked on the show. And I was like, dude, that's amazing. Like, that's the thing. I would have done that from the beginning. That would have saved me so much time. So that's why I'm here. This acting class, you get a few lines and you have to rehearse them. I need to study them now. I haven't studied them. I'm really nervous. I'm terrified.
And knowing that this was my last ever opportunity to get on Wednesday, I started practicing these lines like my life depended on it. But the more I practiced, the less ready I felt.
My heart is pulsing, pounding. Not pulsing, pounding.
I kept messing up over and over again. At the end of the day, I'm not an actor, but I can't let that stop me. I practiced for hours in my room, at the gym, until finally, the day had arrived.
Okay, can't believe I'm about to say this, but the acting class is today. This is the last day of me trying to get onto the show. I'm pretty scared, if I'm being honest. But also, I guess I'm just really grateful. I have so much support. The whole purpose behind this was to see how far nobody can go. Some of you have been supporting me from the beginning, and it's insane, and I feel the love, and I don't want to let you guys down. I'm about to go into that acting class with the casting associate of Wednesday, and I'm going to figure out once and for all if I'm gonna get on this show or not. Guys, before I go in, it's gonna sound pretty weird, but I say we pray together. Even if you don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, dear Lord, I'm about to go into that office. I'm gonna do everything I can to try to get onto the show. And I know that when I enter those doors and I go inside that acting class, that the result is in your hands. It's not in mine, it's not in theirs, it's in yours. Thank you for letting me get this far. Thank you for everything. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Rolling. How's your mom?
No change.
And there I was, in the acting class, performing in front of the casting associate of Wednesday, the person who can finally hire me to be on the show. And everything was working. I was hitting all my lines. I had the right amount of intensity, but then my mind went blank. I forgot the lines. but I got back on track.
Bullshit when you think about it. So you have a big house.
One line at a time. I had to believe that I could still do this.
Is that your wife then?
Louisa.
And man, for a few seconds there, I felt like Ice Cube in his last movie. Clueless, but I was still going.
Dads don't see their beautiful baby and piss off.
Don't get upset.
I'm not.
Cut.
Right after the acting class, with the casting associate, the person who literally helps hire actors to be on Wednesday, I asked her the question, can I be on the show? And this is such an insane moment because for the last 2 years, I've never been in front of anyone that can hire me to be on the show. And this little thing right here is her response on whether I can be on the show or not. I could get into a lot of trouble for playing you this, but you've been with me since the beginning, and you deserve to know the truth. So, here it is.
Flew from LA to here for the class and everything. I'm a YouTuber, and for the last 2 years, I've been trying to do a series where I wanted to see, like, what a nobody like me who has no acting experience, how far I could try to go into like a really big show. The specific show that I'm trying to get onto is Wednesday.
Well, you obviously know I work.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
You're just trying to get on the show.
Even if it's like for a second of me like just being in the background.
Have you said yourself from Wednesday?
Oh yes.
I think I remember that now.
Yeah, my apologies for that.
No, that's absolutely fine. I mean, what I would say is like, it's kudos to you for like admitting that and flying out and stuff. But it's more like, that might make it a bit gimmicky. Of course the show is a huge hit and it's not something that we would push as like, there's this YouTuber. It's a hit already, essentially. The show is big enough. Like,
yeah.
we don't need you.
She said no. In a very nice way. And she said that, you know, Netflix doesn't need me. And hiring me would be a bit of a gimmick. She's right. I was a gimmick 2 years ago when I first started doing this. But because your industry ignored me time after time, I had to find a way to get better, get more creative. I was so obsessed trying to get onto your show that I failed to realize that I was creating my own. I have my own audience. And ma'am, the same way you don't need me, I don't need you. And if I am a gimmick, then why am I pulling more views than the entire lineup of A-list actors from your show? The math ain't matting. And if your show really is a hit, then why did it drop 43%? You lost 28.2 million viewers. Yeah, you're right, you don't need me. You need Sean Does Magic. He's a magician. And just maybe, he can bring your audience back. And maybe if Netflix wasn't trying to milk every single penny from their audience by selling things like cereal, they would make a good show. But I don't think that's Netflix's goal anymore, is it? But that is mine. I will go to the end of the world to deliver my audience the best content possible. I want the stories to be authentic, real, honest, crazy, stupid, and just funny. And if you like that, subscribe if you haven't, because that's what I'm gonna give you. And unlike Netflix, I won't make you wait 3 years for a disappointment. And to my brothers and everyone who has ever believed in me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do, because the people who are going to change the world are the people who consistently risk everything, not the people who make silly poses on a red carpet.
Hey, man. Nicholas.
Have you ever noticed you kind of do look like Jenna Ortega? From the back.
And to also make sure that you're not related to Jenna, check out my heritage using the link in the description.